You people know the truth and you're sitting on it. And the Lord is going to destroy you for that, man. Okay? You Jakes, talking about you men know the truth, man, and you're just sitting on it, man. Okay? You're not pushing this truth, man. And the Lord gonna destroy you for that. And I'm gonna start in Luke chapter 19. Matter of fact, no. Let's get Isaiah 34. Right? Let's start in Isaiah 34 real quick. It's Isaiah 34 and 16, and it reads, Seek ye out of the book of the Lord Yahweh and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate, for my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. It say it say no one of these shall fail, meaning the prophecies, meaning the words of this book, right? No one of these shall fail, meaning the prophecies, man. Okay? None shall want her mate. There's no other book that you can compare to the Bible. For my mouth it hath commanded. Commanded what? That you go out and push this truth, man. And his spirit it hath gathered them, man. Okay? Hey, you talent hiding ass Jakes, man. The Lord gonna destroy you, man. Okay? Because you know the truth and you're just sitting on it, man. And it be a lot of people that come on the comment board, man. A lot of Jakes. I'm talking about men. A lot of men be on all the comment boards, man. From the apostles and elders all the way down to to the youngest foot soldier, to the youngest disciple that's doing the work, man. You on the comment board and you are not going out doing the work, man. Okay? You just on the comment board, man. Hey, you know the truth and you're sitting on it, the Lord gonna destroy you for that, man. He's gonna destroy you, man. Because I was gonna title this lesson, the spirit of the Lord mouth, man. Okay, the spirit of the Lord mouth is his elect men, man. His holy prophets. Okay, you supposed to be pushing this truth, man. If you sitting on this truth, because a lot of Jakes feel like, oh, I know the truth, I got it. I'm just gonna sit on it and wait till your house shall return. You're gonna be destroyed, man, because you're not warning your neighbor, man. Okay, which lead me to this. This is Zechariah 8 and 16, which I love. These are the things that ye should do. Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor. Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates. You Jakes that you know the truth. I'm talking about you know all the truth, man. You've been watching the apostles and elders for years and years, man. And you're just sitting on it. You're just sitting on it, man. You just sitting on the truth when you're supposed to be waking up Jake, man. The Lord gonna destroy you for that, man. Zechariah 8 and 16 again. These are the things that ye should do. Speak. The Lord say, go speak, man. Speak you, every man, the truth to his neighbor, man. Okay? I got Jakes in my building, man. Right? I got a Ephraim Jake and I got a Benjamin Jake in my building, man. And every time I see him, man, I tell him about this truth, man. Okay? These are the things that ye should do. Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor. Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates, man. You supposed to be warning your brothers what's coming, man. What's going on. Okay? You talent in the napkin hiding ass niggas, man. The Lord gonna destroy you, man. Let's get Ezekiel chapter 3. Start at verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll, meaning learn the whole Bible, man. Okay? This is your book, man. This is your heritage. This is your inheritance, man. Okay? You're supposed to be diligently eating this roll, man. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness, And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel. And that has not changed, man. From the Old to the New Testament, that has not changed. And speak with my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech or of an hard language, but to the house of Israel. Not to many people of strange speech and of an hard language, whose words thou cannot understand. The Lord say this, man. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. So the Lord say, if I had sent you to the Moabites or to the Ammonites or to the Hamites, man, or to the Elamites, they would have listened to you, man. Okay? They'll listen. Even probably Edomites. They'll probably listen, man. Verse 7. But the house of Israel would not hearken unto thee, for they would not hearken unto me. And so that's how cold the Lord is, man. He said these bug outs, they ain't gonna listen to you, man. He said the house of Israel. That's all 12 tribes. They ain't gonna listen to you, but go anyway, man. Right? He said, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me. But all the house of Israel are imputed and hard-hearted, man. These niggas is stiff-necked, man. Behold, I have made thy face strong against their face, and thy forehead strong against their forehead. As an adamant harder than a flint have I made thy forehead, man. So the Lord got you built up, rooted and built up, man. Okay? And you're going to be diligently, man. You don't care what nobody say. You're going to do it, man. And if you fear the Most High, Yahweh, you will do it, man. It reads on, as an adamant heart than a flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thy heart, eat the whole roll, from Genesis to Revelation, man. Eat the whole roll, man, and don't leave nothing out. Spare not, lift up your voice like a trumpet. He say, all my words that I speak unto thee, receive in thine heart, in your mind, and hear with thine ears, and go get thee to them of the captivity. No other nation been in captivity but the 12 tribes of Israel, man. That's what you people don't understand. And go get thee to them of the captivity unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them and tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh power, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. And this is my problem. This is the thing with Jay. Jay feel like, okay, I got the truth. I'm watching the elders. I'm watching the apostles and the elders. I'm watching the other brothers. Whether you watching all the GMS or you watching a little bit over here and a little bit over there, all you know is you got the truth. You getting the truth. And all you need to do is just sit on the truth till the Lord come back. No, man. You hiding your damn truth in the napkin, man. The Lord is gonna kill you, man. Because you supposed to be warning the people what's coming. You ain't doing it. So you feel like, oh, I got the truth, so I'm just gonna sit on it. Hey, if that was the case, man, none of the brothers, none of the hopefully elected elect will go out and do the work, man. Okay? Everybody be like, okay, I got the truth, Lord. I know. I'm woke up now. You just sit back and wait till you come. No, man. Ain't nobody gonna get saved if that's the case, man. Verse 12, then the Spirit took me up, and I heard behind me a voice of a great Russian saying, blessed be the glory of the Lord Yahweh from his place. Right? So let's go to verse uh, uh, 17. Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman, okay, unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. That's what's important, man. You're supposed to be warning Jake what's coming, okay? When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand, man. What the hell you Jakes don't understand? This is going to be on your head, man. Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul, man. Okay? This is about delivering your soul, man. Hey, Shalom, sister. Yahweh Shem Awashah, Bahashem Kakadas Barakatham. Shalom, sister. So this is about delivering your soul, man. Right? And the point is, the Lord say, Ezekiel 3:17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel, all 12 tribes, man. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me, man. This is about warning the nation of Israel, man. Right? So let's go to Matthew 25. I'm going to start at verse 14. Now let's get Luke first. This is Luke chapter 19. I'm going to start at verse 15. And it reads, And it came to pass that when he was returning, having received the kingdom, then he commanded these servants to be called unto him, to whom he had given the money, that he might know how much every man had gained by trading. Right? Then came the first, saying, Lord, thy pound has gained 10 pounds. And he said unto him, Well, thou good servant, because thou hast been faithful in a very little, have thou authority over 10 cities. And the second came, saying, Lord, thy pound has gained 5 pounds. And he said likewise to him, Be thou also over 5 cities. And another came, saying, Lord, behold, here is thy pound, which I kept laid up in a napkin, man. Okay? Laid up in a napkin, man. Right? For I feared thee, because thou art an austere man. Hey, if you fear the Lord, man, you're going to do the work. Hey, this servant say, For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man. So instead of me losing your pound, this is the thought of this servant. Instead of me losing your pound, I just kept it in the napkin, man. And it's still, it's all shiny, it's good. Ain't nobody, it didn't get taken. I kept it hid, right? Here it is. Thinking he doing a good thing, man. Cause I know, right? I got the truth. I got the understanding. I know. So hey, I'm gonna be saved. No, man. You worse than the one that you didn't warn, man. And that's for real, man. For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. He said unto him, Out of thy own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knowest that I was an austere man, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Wherefore then gavest not thou money into the bank, that at my coming I might have required my own with usury? And he said unto him that stood by, Take from him the pound, and give it to him that have 10 pounds. Okay? Listen, man, if you ain't doing this work, if you know this truth, and you just sitting on it, man, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. Okay? The Lord gonna destroy you, man. Let's get the one in Matthew. This is Matthew 25 and 14. And it reads, For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods, right? And unto one he gave 5 talents, and to another 2, and to another 1, and to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. Then he that had received the 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise, he that have received two, he also gained other two. But he that received one went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. Okay? This Jake for you, man. They got the truth, but they just want to sit on it, man. They don't want to go warn, man. The Lord say you're supposed to get them warning from me, right? Verse 19, Matthew 25:19. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou didst deliver unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. And the Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. That has been faithful over a few things, I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside me. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of the Lord, right? Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee that thou art an hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathered where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine, right? His Lord answered and said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant. Slothful, you a slugger. You don't want to plow, right? Thou knowest that I reap where I sow not, and gather where I have not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. Take therefore the talent from him, and give it unto him which had 10 talents. For unto everyone that have, for unto everyone that have shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But from him that have not shall be taken away even that which he have. Okay, so you sit around here thinking because you know the truth, you're just gonna sit on it, man. You think you're gonna get away from the Lord? No, man. Verse 30 says, Cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness, where there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, meaning in the lake of fire, man. The Lord got a special judgment for you ones that don't want to do the work, man. Okay? You want to sit on your talent, man. The Lord gonna destroy you for that, man. Okay? You're gonna be destroyed for that. Verse 31. When the Son of Man shall come in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, right? And before him shall be gathered on all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on his left, right? Verse 41. Then shall he say also unto them that on his left hand, Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. Hey man, you Jakes that you know this truth, man. I'm talking about it's some Jakes out there that know the whole truth, man, and they just sitting back watching videos. You ain't going out. They just chilling, man, because what they feel like is they got the truth. That's all. That's enough. They don't got to go teach, man. But the Lord say, go to the highways and byways, man, and be it my people to the marriage. Okay. So all you Jakes, all you talent, all you telling and napkin hiding ass niggas, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. Because you are not one of the people, man. Going back to Ezekiel 3 and 17, man. Let's read that again. Ezekiel 3 and 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. What warning? Of what? To tell them what, Lord? Micah chapter 4 and verse 1. And it reads, For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up. You should be warning the people from this, man. Saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Why do you want to tell Jacob about this, man? Why? Because you wicked, man. Jeremiah 30 and 7, man. And we constantly sending the warnings out, man. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It's gonna be no day like this, man. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Shah, Bashim Krakadas Brakatham. Shalom. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he who, the elect, shall be saved out of it. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. He said he shall break the yoke, man. What yoke? See, we don't have that physical yoke on our neck. We have our people have a mental yoke on their neck, man. Okay? Because of what it said in Baruch, we are still here subject to payments, man. Okay? We still in captivity, man. This is the land of our captivity, and you Jakes supposed to be warning brothers and sisters to wake up, man. But you're not giving Jake the warning, man. So the Lord gonna destroy you, man. Okay. Let's get Luke 12. This is Luke 12 and verse 43. And it reads, Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Doing what, man? Going to the highways and byways, pushing the truth, man. Bidding them to the marriage, man. Okay. This is Luke. Let me read. This is Luke 12 and 42. And the Lord said, Who then is that faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season, man? Right? Your portion is the kingdom of heaven, man. What it's gonna be, that's on your house, man. Okay. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he comes, shall find so doing. Doing what, man? Doing the work, man. Warning. Your work, your work as a messenger is to warn the people, man. Okay? It said 44, of a truth I say unto you that will make him, it say, of a truth I say unto you that he will make him ruler over all that he have. Right? Let's get verse 47, right? Let's read 46. Luke 12 and 46. The Lord of that servant will come in a day when he looketh not for him, and at an hour when he is not aware, and will cut him in sunder, and will appoint him his portion with the unbelievers. Yeah, brother. Yeah. Yeah. Con. The YouTube is the internet, brother. The unicorn. Right. So this counts for doing the work too, brother. Yeah. Shalom, Mark. Saints of the Most High. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Shema Shah. Bahashim Kakadas Brakatham. Yeah, and I'm gonna get that for you too. Let me finish this. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes, man. So let me show you that the unicorn, the internet, which is called a unicorn in the Bible. When you can go to Job 39 and read that. Let me get this one first. This is Psalms 19. Hey, and this is proving to you that doing videos, brother, is part of doing the will of the Lord, man. This is Psalms 19:1, and it reads, the heaven declared the glory of power, right? The heavens, which is here on earth, and the firmament show of his handiwork. What's in the firmament? The satellites, okay? Verse 2 say, day unto day utter speech, and night unto night show of knowledge, right? You got to listen. Day unto the Psalm 19:2, day unto day utter speech, and night unto night show of knowledge. Okay, when it's real late at night, meaning the highways, you using it said day unto day utter speech, and night unto night show of knowledge. That's the internet, brother. If you can't go out to the highways and byways, that's the internet, right? Verse 3, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard, right? So it said there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Who is that talking about? The apostles and elders, okay? Hey, they never left North America, man. But you got camps in London, you got camps in Jamaica, you got camps in Haiti, Puerto Rico, Barbados, Bahamas, right? You got camps in Peru, right? We got a camp in the Netherlands. We got camps everywhere, bro. And the apostles ain't never left North America. So it say verse 3 again, Psalm 19:3, there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Who voice? The apostles, man, and the elders, and the other Archim, the foot soldiers and the disciples, the younger. Verse 4, it say their line is going out through all the earth, right? What line? The internet. And their words to the end of the world. Okay? That's talking about the internet, brother. So doing videos that count. When you can't get to the highways and byways, hey, believe me, if we all didn't have to work, brother, we're gonna, hey, when you think about the 12 disciples and the other 70, okay, the Lord sent out the 72 by twos, right? What they do, man? They constantly did what the Lord told Peter, hey, put down that net, come follow me, man. Right? I'm gonna make you a fisher of men. And we all can go out every day. If we had it, well, our bills would be paid and we would scrape. Every brother been in the house, man. It'll be live screens every day, all day, brother. All day, every day. Cause that's all the apostles did, man. They stayed in the marketplaces, man, pushing the truth. Hey, believe me, if I can go out every day of the week and ain't have to work, I'll be tearing Orlando up, brother. I'll be downtown Orlando every day of the week, brother. Setting that bitch on fire. You have to water, you good out. Come on, no problem, man. I'm gonna get one more for you. This is Romans. Showing you from the old to New Testament, man. This is Romans 10 and verse 14. It reads, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? Right? So let's get at verse 18. But I say unto you, it say, yes, verily, their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the end of the world, man. Okay? That's talking about the elders, man, the apostles and elders, man. Okay? They're talking about the apostles and elders. Come on, Shalom, brother. Yahweh Shem Awashai, Bashim Krakadas Brakatham. So yeah, man, hey, doing these videos, hey, what we call them, they are called um epistles, man. These are the same way Paul and Peter and them wrote them letters, brother. These are the electronic epistles, man. Okay. Yeah, man. Videos count, brother. Cause we can't get to the highways and byways, man. But back in Matthew, this is Matthew chapter 5, verse 14. It reads, ye are the light of the world, a city that is set on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it on a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. So the title, this point of this lesson is these talent in the napkin hiding ass jakes, man. Hey, like I read Matthew 25, starting at 14, right? When the Lord gave 5 talents to one man, 2 talents to another, and one to another. Same thing in Luke 19, starting at verse 15. The Lord gave one man 10 pounds, another man 5 pounds, another man 1 pound, man. You can't hide your talent in a napkin, man. You can't hide it. The Lord gonna destroy you for that, man. Okay? You supposed to be doing Ezekiel 3 and 17, man. The Lord say, give them warning from me. That's what you're supposed to be doing, man. Supposed to be warning the brothers, man. Destruction coming. I read Malachi 4 and 1, right? Destruction coming, man. The day coming when the earth shall burn as an oven, man. It didn't say only Babylon the Great. It didn't say only Israel. It said the earth shall burn as an oven, man. Okay? You got a lot of Jake talking about this Jake come on my comment boy talking about he what's this guy talking about passport. Get your passport. Where you gonna go at, man? This other dude, I put his video hit my timeline. I did a video on him talking about get your passports and leave. Where you gonna go at, man? Isaiah 24, man. The Lord said the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, man. Where you gonna go? You can't go nowhere, man. You supposed to be spiritually putting on the whole armor of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. So you'll be protected in that day, man. You can't run from the Lord, man. And me and a young brother from my camp, we was talking last night when I was at work. We was on the phone like for an hour or two, and I was telling him, I said, bro, the same way when you read Amos 5:18, right? It say a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, right? Then he got away from the bear and ran into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. Hey, these pastors in these churches, man, these jakes, they got answers, man. You don't see it. Okay, these TD Snakes and Creflo Dollars and Geo Genesis and L Sharp Tongues and Jesse Jackasses. Listen, they congregation is asking them, what's going on with this? Why is these Hebrew Israelites? Why they saying, oh, the so-called white man, he the enemy, they going to slavery? Why is saying that we the chosen people of the Lord? Right? You got these pastors at the church. If you can picture this, because Jake asking these pastors these questions. You got one Jake asking them, are we the children of the Lord? Are we the Hebrew Israelites? What they always tell them, hey, listen, we'll deal with that later. Don't worry about that. You got another one coming up saying, hey, is the so-called white man going to slavery? What they did to us? You got the pastor saying what? Listen, we'll deal with that later. Right now, we on something else. You got another Jake coming up saying, hey, do we supposed to eat pork? Are we not supposed to eat pork and shrimp? Because what these Israelites saying is in the Bible, and the pastor saying, oh, don't worry about that. But you got people saying, listen, they bringing out all these different precepts saying that we're supposed to do this, we're supposed to do that, and y'all ain't bringing no verses. So it's like the pastor, he running from one person, trying not giving them the answer, right? Because these people is watching the Hebrew Israelites, man, and they're not giving the answer. So then he going to another person that's in his congregation, asking him another question and saying, listen, we'll deal with that later. Right now, we're dealing with something else. Then he fleeing from him, running to another person saying, look, as the scripture says, we're not supposed to eat pork and shrimp. But you saying the law's done away with. So they getting rocked to and fro, running from one lion to a bear to a serpent, man. They can't get away because these people in these churches asking questions, man, and they ain't getting no answer. That's why a lot of these people is leaving these churches, man. Okay, because the truth is out. Come on, and I read that one, brother. That Obadiah 1:9. I want kind of at that point right now. I'm dealing with precept to the topic of the lesson, brother. But I'm gonna read this for you. This is Jeremiah 22 and 22, and it reads, "The wind shall eat up all thy pastors, and thy lovers shall go into captivity. Surely then shall thou be ashamed and confounded for all thy wickedness." Right, yeah, you're right. Come on, let me read what you got. Jeremiah 10:21. Yeah, man, these pastors gonna get destroyed, man. And these people in these churches, hey, they waking up, and hey, as they tell you when you read Ezekiel 34, man, this Jeremiah 10:21. For the pastors are become brutish, right? They are foxes in the desert, man. Like it tell you in Ezekiel 13 and 4. For the pastors are become brutish and have not sought the Lord. No, man, because they got a vague vision. They teaching divination because why? They learned from Esau Edom, man. The same way they taught them on the plantation, these are the same men coming back to go get this, to go to these theological seminaries, man, and get that same doctrine that Esau taught us on the plantation. Jeremiah 10:21 said, for the pastors are become brutish and have not sought the Lord Yahweh. Therefore they shall not prosper, and all their flock shall be scattered. Right. And that's what's going on, man. These pastors is lying to these jakes, man. And they leaving the church, man, because the Lord got the spirit out here, man. And he's the Lord word is going to accomplish that which he pleased, man. Okay, this is his will, man. These things is coming to pass, man. Okay. You can't stop it. And these people is leaving these churches, man, because they ain't getting no answers. And they constantly hearing the brothers on YouTube, hey, saying this and saying that, and they backing it up with not just one verse, man. Brothers backing up everything with 5, 10, 15, 20 scriptures, man. Constantly. And you can't get around it, man. When you constantly bring down precept upon precept, it just rock a person back and forth, man. And they're like, wow, my pastor ain't told me none of this, man. So get back to the lesson, right? These jakes that's hiding these talents, man. Because what you gotta understand is you supposed to be one of your brothers, man. And if you ain't doing that, what the hell is you doing, man? What is you doing? This is Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 8, and it reads this. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord Yahweh shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. The point. And then shall the wicked be revealed, which is the red man, right? The red Hebrew, red man. It's saying, then, read again, then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. What's the spirit of the Lord's mouth, man? Let's read it. Amos chapter 3, verse 7. It reads this. Surely the Lord Yahweh power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. So you want to be a spirit of the Lord's mouth, man. Okay. He said he ordained you, man. Right? This is your gift. This is your gift by the most from the Most High, man. You supposed to be a spirit of the Lord's mouth, man. To do what? Only to warn the people what's coming, man. Right? Let's get on Second Chronicles 20 and 20, right? And it reads this. And they rose early in the morning and went forth into the wilderness of Tekoa. And as they went forth, Jehoshaphat stood and said, hear me, O Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, believe in the Lord Yahweh your power, so shall ye be established. Believe his prophets, so shall ye prosper, man. You're supposed to be believing the prophets, man. Okay? Because they're going to give you 100% truth, man. Let's get on. Let's get Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 4. Ecclesiastes 2 and 14. Because the title of this lesson is You Talent in the Napkin Hiding as Jakes, man. Okay? The Lord gonna destroy you, man. Because you're not warning the people, man. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 14. Woe unto you that have lost patience. That's why these brothers, these Jake, all they talking about is, listen, I know the truth. I'm gonna sit on it till the Lord come. The Lord gonna destroy you for that, man. It say, woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will ye do when the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, shall visit you? Okay? It said, they that fear the Lord would not disobey his word. And they that love him will keep his ways, man. You're supposed to be warning brothers, man. That's the whole point of being a prophet of the Lord, man. Okay? The only one that can be servants, prophets of the Lord, is Israelites, man. Okay? So-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And you're supposed to be warning Jake. Man, you see what's going on? Okay, I just posted an article, which your brother did a video on it. Hey, man, California's on fire again, man. Okay? And all other parts of the world on fire, man. The Lord say when he come, it's gonna be fire right on the earth, man. Okay? Read that Luke 12. Matter of fact, let me read it. This is Luke 12, Luke 12 and 49. It reads this. I am come to send fire on earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? Okay? The fire's already kindled, man. Before your shot get here, man, fire's gonna be everywhere. So it's fires going on. The RFD microchip getting pushed heavy, man, which is the mark of the beast, man. Whether you can accept it or not. Famine's going on around the world. It just haven't hit hard in North America. Look what's going on in California, man. You got homeless people everywhere, and they shitting all over the streets, man. Okay, San Francisco and Los Angeles, man. Homeless people everywhere, shit on the street, man. And Esau Edom, the red man, they living in RVs, man. It's bad out here. What you, Jake? Where you at, man? Prophecies is playing out, man. Wars and rumors of wars, right? You supposed to be warning your brothers, man. You supposed to be warning the Akim and the Akwaf, man. What's going on, man? And if you ain't doing this, you're wasting your life away as a zombie, walking around being a consumer of food and drugs and just wasting your life away, man. You're gonna be destroyed, man. Okay? Because the Lord say this, man. Since I'm here in Luke 12, and I just read Luke 12 and 47. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes, man. Okay? When you read, I read to you Matthew 25:14 on down, talking about how the Lord gave his three servants 5 talents, 2 talents, and 1 talent. Luke 19, starting at verse 15, he gave his three servants, 10 pounds, 5 pounds, and 1 pound, man. And both of the ones in Matthew 25, starting at 14, the one he gave 1 talent to, and Luke 19, the one he gave 1 pound to, they went and hid it, man. They hid the talent, man, and sat on it. Again, Luke 12 and 47. And that servant which knew his Lord's will and prepared not himself, neither did according to his will, shall be beaten with many stripes, man. Now, when you go to Leviticus, because it say, and that servant that knew the Lord's will, when you understand Leviticus 25 and 55, only people that can be servants to Yahweh Shah is Israelites, man. Leviticus 25 and 55, it reads this. For unto me the children of Israel are servants. They are my servants, whom I brought forth out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord Yahweh, your power, man. Okay? Listen, man. Listen, man. You Jakes better tighten up, man. This is Psalms 68 and 11, man. And it reads, the Lord gave the word, great was the company of those that published it, man. What does a servant supposed to be doing? Publishing the word of Yahweh, man. That's your job, to warn the people. That's it, man. It's simple. It's a simple task, man. Warn the people, man. Be diligent. Warn the people constantly, man. It said the Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it. Who published it? Let's read it. This is 2 Peter's 1 and 20. It reads, knowing this first, that the prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation. That no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation, for the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, regular man, a natural man, but holy men of power spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost. Let's get this from the precept that 1 Corinthians 2 and 14. It reads this. But the natural man receiveth not the things of the spirit of power, for they are foolishness unto him, neither can he know them because they are spiritually discerned. That's talking about the natural man. You two-third bug outs. Verse 15. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things, yet he himself is judge of no man. Con, yeah, that's a beautiful precept. So I read that. I love that Ephesians too, man. Ephesians chapter 1, starting at verse 4, reads this. According as he hath chosen us in him, the hopeful elect, well, the elect, but we are considered the hopeful elect. But what did Paul say? Put on as you are the elect, man. That means you're supposed to be on super fire, man. Like the Lord said in Revelation 3, man. Right? Verse 15, you rather be hot or cold. Ain't no in between lukewarm, man. It said, according as he have chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy, separate, right? Sanctified, and without blame before him in love. Verse 5, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh HaMashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will. Of his will, man. You don't got no, you don't, ain't no YOLO. You only live once, man. So do as thy will. That Alistair Crowley madness, man. This is let me get Romans 9 and 4. It reads this. Because, hey, man, you supposed to be doing the work, man. It's a simple task to go warn the people, man. Warn Jake. Jake is gone out here, man. Jake is gone. Romans 9, starting at 3. For I could wish that myself were accursed from a Mashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, like I read to you in Leviticus 25 and 55, man, who are Israelites, man, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the service of power and the promises. When you go to St. John chapter 1, I think it's 47, it reads this. Yahweh saw Nathanael coming to him and said of him, behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom is no guile, man. That's going to be the servants of the Lord, man. Okay? That was given what? The promises, man. The adoption. Okay? The service of the Lord. What's the service of the Lord, man? This is Romans. Hey, that's why instead of show ourselves approved, hey, you're supposed to be able to give a man every answer. That's why it's beautiful to understand these precepts, man. The Lord give you this wisdom not to understand it, man. You're supposed to be on fire, man. Ain't no lukewarm, man. You think Peter and Paul and John and Matthew and them was lukewarm, man? This is Romans 12, right? What's the service of the Lord, man? This is Romans 12 and verse 1, man. I beseech ye, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of power, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto power, which is your what? Reasonable service. This is your reasonable service, man. And if you ain't doing this, you might as well kill yourself. Like I always say, man. Just kill yourself, man. It's better for you to do that now. Hey, go hang a millstone around your neck, man, and just go into the ocean, man. Because if when your house shall return, man, even before that, man, if you don't die by famine, that's what Amos 5, that's what Amos 5 and 18 talking about. If you don't die by famine, or the race riots, or martial law, or concentration camps, you're gonna catch a missile, man. So that you run from a lion and a bear meeting you, and you get away from the bear, and you run somewhere, think you safe, and a damn viper or a damn black mama bite your ass, man. Either way, you can't escape from the Lord, man. There's no running. Do the work, man, and just hope, hey, the Lord will deliver you, man. So these jakes, let's get Jeremiah 48 and 10, man, because this is about you talent in the napkin hiding ass jakes, man. The Lord, hey, the eyes of the Lord is everywhere, man. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, man. 10,000 times brighter than the sun. He watching you, man. When you read Ezekiel 9, I think it's no, yeah, Ezekiel 9:11, it said the writer with the angel with the writer's inkhorn, man. They recording everything, man. This is Jeremiah 48 and 10. Fire precept too, man. Cause you Jakes, man. You Jakes, you got the truth. You know it. All you do is watch the apostles and elders. You watch the other brothers. You watch it. A lot of you bug outs watch other camps, but you know the truth, man. You getting the whole truth from GMS, and then you get pieces of the other truth from other camps. But you know the truth, and what you're doing, you're just sitting on it, man. You're just sitting on it. You ain't telling nobody. You're just sitting on it. Jeremiah 14:10 reads this: Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord deceitfully, man. Hey, you keyboard Israelites, man. And cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood. You know what that means? You ain't doing the work, man. Okay? You sitting on your napkin. You sitting on your talent, man. You just sitting on it, and you ain't warning people, man. You ain't warning. The Lord say, listen, man. This is Titus. What is that? Titus 1:10. No, 13. 1:13. Right. Titus 1:13. This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply that they may be sound in the faith, man. Not giving heed to Jewish fables, man. And commanding of men that turn from the truth, man. And commandments, and commandments of men that turn from the truth. Because the Lord say this, man. This is Colossians uh 2:8. It reads this: Be well lest any man spoil you through philosophies. That's how religions is, man. Baptist, Methodist, Catholic, Pentecostal, Jehovah Wickedness, right? Protestant, Seventh Day Adventists, Rastafarianism. All that is philosophies, okay, of Esau Edom, man. Be well lest any man spoil you through philosophies and vain deceit after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, meaning you follow the same customs of the world, okay, religion, and not after Hamashiach, man, right? So going back to what was I at? Jeremiah 4:8 and 10, right? I got so many precepts flowing through my head right now. I think about so much. Jeremiah 4:8 and 10. Cursed be he that doeth the work of the Lord Yahweh deceitfully, and cursed be he that keepeth back his sword from blood, man. You're not one of the people, man. You're not telling them what's coming. And all you have a simple ass job, man. Oh, Matthew 22, man. Matthew 22 and verse 5 reads this: But they made light of it and went their ways, one to his farm and another to his merchandise. You can read the story, man. Matthew 22. The Lord say, bid them to the marriage, man. It said they made light of it, man. Okay? That's what you Jake's doing. You sitting on this damn truth, man. And you ain't one of the people, man. Right? Oh, that's where I was at. Titus. Titus 1 and 13, man. This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply that they may be sound in the faith, man. Okay? You're supposed to be, listen, man. You're supposed to love your people, man, enough to try to get them out the fire, man. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Dragging Jake out the fire, man. It said, not giving heed to Jewish fables. What is religions? They are all Jewish fables, man. Lies, man. Lies. Not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men that turn from the truth. That was the point I wanted to make when I brought out Colossians 2:8. By the traditions of men. It said the commandments of men, right? Let's get a precept to that. This is Isaiah 29. Isaiah 29 and 13, right? It reads this. Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth and with their lips do honor me, but have removed their hearts far from me, and their fear toward me is taught by the precept of men, man. Okay? Lies, man. Jeremiah 14:13 through 16, vain deceits, divinations. Ezekiel 13:5 through 10. They lying to you, man. And you supposed to be doing what? The opposite, man. Okay? We're supposed to be breaking down strongholds with this truth, man. Which we doing, which they are broken down, because Esau is losing, man. Okay? But you're supposed to be drawing your brothers out the fire, man. You're supposed to be drawing your brothers and your sisters out the fire, man. Okay, giving them warning race riots and contracts camp, martial law, and RFD microchip, which is the mark of the beast. The earth shall melt with fervent heat, man. The entire planet. The entire planet, man. Okay? But guess what? If you don't, man, they're gonna be destroyed, man. And then that blood gonna be on your hand. Okay? This is First Timothy chapter 4 and verse 16 reads this. It reads, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine. Continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee, man. Okay? This is what you're supposed to be doing, man. Warning. This is just a simple task, just to warn, man. People's are finna die by the hundreds of thousands, man. And you supposed to be warning them, man, because they losing, man. This is Psalms 91. And what is that? This is Psalms 91 and verse, let me see. Verse 7, right? Psalm 91 and 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. It said 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, man. Jacob's finna die in the hundreds of thousands, man, by the millions, man. And you're supposed to be giving these people warning, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 5. It reads this. And to the other he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly, old and young. And this is talking about Israelites, man. So-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women. Okay? Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women. It's gonna be a lot of death out here, man. The Lord said they're gonna be as dung upon the ground, man. And you supposed to be trying to save these people, man. All of them, we know 2/3 gonna be destroyed, but you're supposed to be trying to save many as you can, man. That's the whole purpose of a servant, man. Okay? Supposed to be doing the Lord's will, man. And the Lord told Ezekiel, they ain't gonna hear you because they didn't hear me. But I'm sending you anyway, man. I'm sending you to a hard neck, stiff neck, hard hearted people. But I'm sending you anyway. It's a Jeremiah 7 and 25. And this is a whole cut too to all you wacky pastors, man. And you red men pastors, man. Okay, trying to save the whole congregation, man. It's Jeremiah 7 and 25. Listen to how cold this is. Since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt, the Lord made that, hey, that's a separation right there, man. Since the day that your fathers came forth out of Egypt, out of the land of Egypt, unto this day, I have sent unto you all my servants, Leviticus 25 and 55, the prophets, daily rising up early and sending them. Did you hear that? Jeremiah 7:25. Since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt, only people came out of Egypt was 12 tribes of Israel, man. Okay? Unto this day have I even sent unto you all my servants, the prophets, daily rising up early and sending them. Shalom, Mark, preacher of hope. Yahweh Shem Abishai, Bahashim Krakadas Brakatham. Shalom. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's right. They're letting you know, man. The Lord is still sending his prophets. The Lord deals with men. Proverbs 8 and 4, Ezekiel 34 and 31, Revelation 21 and 3. The Lord is dealing with the men of Israel only. And it hasn't changed, man. He's only dealing with the men of Israel to go and warn his lost sheep, man. He's not talking to you. He's not talking to you red Hebrew red men. He's not talking to you. And the other nations don't even care. Elam and Ishmael and Moab and Ammon, they don't care about this. It's only you red men care about this, man. And this ain't even for you, man. It's not for you. Listen, y'all have your own gods. The name of your gods is Quaz, man. And Cesare Borgia, man. Those are your gods, man. Okay? And I love to bring this precept out. Second Chronicles 25, man. You Edomites, you have your own God, man. Second Chronicles 25 and 19. 19. Yeah. And it reads, Thou sayest, Lo, thou hast smitten the Edomites, and thy heart lifted thee up to boast. Abide now at home. Why shouldest thou meddle to thy hurt that thou shouldest fall, even thou and Judah with thee? Let me see. It might be too far. But Amaziah would not hear, for it came of God that he might deliver them into the hand of the Edomite, into the hand of their enemies, because they sought after the gods of Edom. Edomites had their own. Listen, this is the Most High Yahweh speaking right here, man. Listen, man. This is Second Chronicles 25 and 20. But Amaziah would not hear. Right? Who was talking to him? Let's read it. Just to prove the point. This is Second Chronicles 25 and 15, right? Now verse 14. It said, Now it came to pass after the Amaziah was come from the slaughter of the Edomites, that he brought the gods of the children of Seir and set them up to be his gods, and bowed down himself before them and burnt incense unto them. Verse 15. Wherefore the anger of the Lord was kindled against Amaziah. What does that show you? The Edomites have their own gods, and the Israelites have their one true power, man. We don't worship the same 2/3 of Jake doing it. They worship Edomite gods, man. Those are not our that is not our power, man. Okay? It's a verse 16. Now it came to pass that he talked with him, that the king said unto him, Art thou made of the king's counsel? Forbear, why shouldest thou be smitten? Then the prophet forbear and said, The Lord sent a prophet to Amaziah, telling him, Listen, you going off, man. You know who the real true power is. You're going to worship these devils, right? He said, Then the prophet forbear and said, I know that God have determined to destroy thee, because thou hast done this. Done what? Fell down to worship the gods of the Edomites, and has not hearkened unto my counsel. Then Amaziah, king of Judah, took advice and sent to Joash, the son of uh, gets messed up with these words. Jehoaz, the son of Jehu, king of Israel, saying, Come, let us see one another in the face. Right? So then verse 19 going back and say, Then saying, Lo, thou hast smitten the Edomites, and thy heart lifted thee up to boast. Abide now at home. Why shouldest thou meddle in thy heart, that thou shouldest fall, even thou and Judah with thee? And Amaziah would not hear, for it came of God that he may deliver them in the hand of their enemies, because they sought after the gods of Edom, man. God, what is it? What creatures of hope? What do you say? What they used to say? A hit dog will holler. Con, 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 con. Yeah, man. So Jay, you out here chasing after Esau, Edom, and they gods, man. And we got our own gods, man. Okay, we got our own gods. Lucky. We have the real true power, man. And just like this guy did, man. Hey, you brothers, man. While you sitting on that truth, you sitting around hiding your truth, man. Oh, let me read this too. This is what else finna get? This is Isaiah 62 and 16. And reads this. Isaiah 62 and 6. I have set watching upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord Yahweh, keep not silent, and give him no rest till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. So if you're sitting on your talents, man, right, you're hiding in the napkin, the Lord gonna destroy you, man. Okay? You will be destroyed, man. Thus saith the Lord, man. You will be destroyed. Hey, so I don't want to go too much more longer, but this is the will of the Lord, man, to do his work, man, and warn his sheep, man. Okay? And if you ain't wanted, man, hey, the Lord say He's gonna take that even what you have, man, because you're not utilizing your talents, man, which is to do the work, man, do the will of the Lord, man. Okay, let me close with this one. This is Matthew. This is Matthew. Let me see. Is it 12 and this is Matthew 12 and 50, and it reads. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. The water up, the water, the water, the water up. Shalom. Yahba Shema Shah Bashim Kwagadash Brakathon. Hey man, shalom to everybody on the comment board. Hey, may Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah keep your brothers and sisters blessed, man, and keep your household safe, man. The water for that up. And read this again, Matthew 12 and 50. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father, which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother, man. Our only duty, man, is do the will of the Lord, man. You got Jakes out here gonna die horrible, grievous deaths, man. Lord willing that don't be none of us, man. Okay? Brothers and sisters gonna die grievous deaths, man. And it's gonna be because of you, man. Okay? Because you got time, which it's the Lord, we know that. But you got time to wake brothers up, man. This is Jeremiah 16 and 4, man. It reads, let me start at 1. The words of the Lord Yahweh came also unto me, saying, Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. Why? Because when you read in Ecclesiasticus, man, the Lord tell you it's better not to have children than to have children that be wicked, man. Okay? There's a couple precepts on that I love to bring out. Hey, it's better not to have kids than to have kids in this place and they grow up to be wicked or they grow up to be homosexual. And it don't matter how much you drill your kids today, man. It's so much going on with the internet and that school and Esau telling them they can do what they want to do. And if you got a problem at home and your parents try to whoop you, come to us and we'll take you out of that house, man. Okay? So the Lord says better not to have kids in this place wicked than to have kids that grow up and be part of the world, man. So it say, thou shalt not take a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place, man. Is verse 3, for thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, Babylon the Great, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land, they shall die of grievous deaths, man. When you read 15, Jeremiah 15 and 3, man, the Lord said he got teeth of wild beasts, man. Okay? And all other, man, when you read Sirach 39 and 28, man, he said that be vengeance created, that be spirits created for vengeance, man. Teeth of wild beasts, man. Okay? Listen, man. It's better not to have kids here than to have them that grow up and be wicked, man. Okay? They shall die grievous deaths, man. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. Okay? Listen, man. Do the work, man. Be diligent, man. Okay? Because otherwise, man, it's a lot of people going to die. And by a lot of you, Jake's hands, man, because you know the truth and you're just sitting on it, man. You're just sitting on the truth, man. The water, sister, the water, the water. You just sitting on the truth, man. And the Lord gonna destroy you for that. Because the only job you got is to warn Jake, man. and get the blood off your hand, man. That's it. You people know, man. These Edomites show you in these movies constantly, man. Millions of Jake gonna die, man. And it's gonna be because of some of you brothers out there that's sitting on the truth, know the truth, and you ain't doing nothing about it, man. Okay, so with that, give all praise and glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakodash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who teach well, man. And a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth and believing this truth throughout the four ends of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hopefully elect. And shalom to the Akwaf who are listening and learning. The few sisters who are listening and learning. All right, so with that, till next time, Lord willing, shalom.